In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I trust my intuition. I am willing to listen to that still, small voice within. I am willing to ask for help when I need it. I forgive myself for not being perfect. I honor who I am. I attract only healthy relationships. I am always treated well. I do not have to prove myself to anyone. I come from the loving space of my heart, and I know that love opens all doors. I am in harmony with nature. I welcome new ideas. Today, no person, place, or thing can irritate or annoy me. I choose to be at peace. I am safe in the universe, and all life loves and supports me. I experience love wherever I go. I am willing to change. I drink lots of water to cleanse my body and mind. I choose to see clearly with the eyes of love. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. I release all drama from my life. Loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. I balance my life between work, rest, and play. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I trust my intuition. I am willing to listen to that still, small voice within. I am willing to ask for help when I need it. I forgive myself for not being perfect. I honor who I am. I attract only healthy relationships. I am always treated well. I do not have to prove myself to anyone. I come from the loving space of my heart, and I know that love opens all doors. I am in harmony with nature. I welcome new ideas. Today, no person, place, or thing can irritate or annoy me. I choose to be at peace. I am safe in the universe, and all life loves and supports me. I experience love wherever I go. I am willing to change. I drink lots of water to cleanse my body and mind. I choose to see clearly with the eyes of love. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. I release all drama from my life. Loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. I balance my life between work, rest, and play. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I trust my intuition. I am willing to listen to that still, small voice within. I am willing to ask for help when I need it. I forgive myself for not being perfect. I honor who I am. I attract only healthy relationships. I am always treated well. I do not have to prove myself to anyone. I come from the loving space of my heart, and I know that love opens all doors. I am in harmony with nature. I welcome new ideas. Today, no person, place, or thing can irritate or annoy me. I choose to be at peace. I am safe in the universe, and all life loves and supports me. I experience love wherever I go. I am willing to change. I drink lots of water to cleanse my body and mind. I choose to see clearly with the eyes of love. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. I release all drama from my life. Loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. I balance my life between work, rest, and play.